I mean, here's the thing.
Nice and cool up here.
I do not plan on getting any more health rooms, or at least aiming for health rooms, unless it happens to be something that I really want. So getting rid of that boon, even though it gets rid of the bonus that we've gotten so far, which hasn't been a lot. I mean, we're like, what, 26 health? I think it ends up being better for us. We also made a little bit more money off of it than we would otherwise. It's important. The more money that we go in with at the end, the bigger stuff that we could potentially buy, you know, including things like diamonds and whatnot, depending on how much money we end up making throughout Elysium.
Time to collect.
Special hits twice, special hits a wider area, or attack deals 300% damage to armor. We're going to do that.
Perfect.
We have a chaos room here, which is not bad. In fact, it is quite good. Let's go chaos. Let's hope for some attack damage. It's good to get a chaos room like right at the beginning of a zone.
I knew you would arrive, but only in the moments prior to the fact. Thus I am experiencing residual surprise. Your movements through the underworld, as though a veil of darkness enshrouds you. The goddess mixes influence, perhaps. Respond.
I do not know how to respond to that exactly, Master Chaos, but Nyx, yes, she has been aiding me in my attempts to flee my father's realm.
You move in darkness, not as infinitely black as hers, but reminiscent to me nonetheless. I would invite her to try to elude me, and then attempt to locate her. A minor amusement for the both of us. Now I have you for this, I see.
Interesting. A little bit of extra story there. Dash strike deals more damage. Boons have a 30% chance to be rare or better. Actually, that's really good. That's not bad. The problem is dash strike having 50% extra damage is also really good, but I want to try and Shrouded Favor because I'm okay with dealing with the chamber previews or hidden and just kind of going random, hoping for the best. But it kind of sucks to have to deal with reduced max health. It doesn't matter which one I go with, so I'm just gonna keep going right.
Thank you, Short One. Few in Elysium dare challenge me repeatedly.
Oh, dude, you're gonna get wrecked. Let's do this. Yep. Yep. Just dash out of the way. Get down. Get him out of there. That deflect is really nice, I'll tell you what. I know I mentioned it before on Hydra, but it's really good. I was hoping I could time that better with the special, but I did not. Ow. You know, I am like healing up out of this too. You can't really quantify how strong this is without thinking about, you know, how much I'm healing over the course of an encounter. Like a boss where I'm taking damage, right? And having my little area down where I'm taking reduced damage plus the deflect for, you know, additional strikes that would follow up, stuff like that. And the reduced damage that I take because of Aphrodite. Like, this is really good.
Stop.
Man, he didn't want to talk to me. Yeah, he's just, he walked out in a huff. Ooh, Ares. Oh, yeah. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. Cast sends a Blade Rift hurling head, or your call turns you into an impervious Blade Rift. I kind of want the call, actually. I do like the Blade Rift. 15 seconds of immunity is really strong. I think we do that.
The will to fight.
I think I'm going to get more out of that than I would well, in particular for a boss fight. I'm going to get more out of that than I would for you know, doing the killing things gives me more damage. Because a single attack for 150% extra damage, unless I'm killing a lot of things, it's not really going to have too much of an effect. So I feel like the call ability is a little bit better for us in the long run, because we're trying to kill Hades, right? So in order to do so, well, I guess technically we're also trying to kill Theseus and the Minotaur. They're brutal. In order to do that, we got to be prepared. And having boons and stuff that will aid in that will be really, really nice. And having 15 seconds of immunity, really strong. Or even just a few seconds of immunity like this. It's really good.
That was regenerating.
All right, he's super dead. And he is too. Oops, wrong button.
Delicious.
Probably more doom damage. Let's do that.
Much appreciated.
Doesn't matter which one I go into here.
My boon
But-
for Master Chaos has evolved.
Yeah, it has. We're on chamber 32, actually. Interesting. Let's go with this.
Keep me going.
That just increases the damage Revenge does. This increases the call damage, which isn't bad, and this increases the damage reduction I get. So I'm going to go with damage reduction. Everything else is fine. I don't need anything else. But I see the gold there.
Hey, money.
So we'll take that. Ooh, a duo. Let's go Athena and Ares and hope for the best here. I want Ares to give us something good, so we're going to go with him first.
I shall remember this.
Special inflicts doom. Okay, not great. Or we do have the after slaying a foe, your attack or special deals more damage. Or your blade rift powers deal damage in a wider area. None of those are bad. I'm going to go Battle Rage because on Hades, if you kill the like a little orb things that he puts down, that is technically a foe, would technically give me 150% extra damage on my next attack.
The will to fight.
We Olympians, we are a prideful family, cousin. You cannot simply choose a favorite without spurring one of us to wrath.
Bring it on. I don't like Athena's things that she spawns. Sometimes she has the... Yeah, it's okay. So there's her deflect. Her impervious, which is really annoying. But it's better than Ares. I really hate the Ares stuff. It's super annoying to deal with. Like her blade rifts and whatnot. Yeah, man, these guys are like really annoying. Okay, he's dead. Let's let him move. Kill that. We're gonna get more to spawn? Yes. Okay, good to know. Try to stay in our little area for damage reduction. I'm just gonna kind of go ham here. Wait for the impervious to go away. They're spearing me. Special. Stupid deflects. I can't hit that guy. It's really annoying.
Ares. Night.
Ah, stupid impervious. I really don't like that. Especially on a shield guy. Come on, that's not nice. Die. Okay.
Let's continue on already, Zagreus. There isn't any point in feuding, and there's much to do before your quest is done.
So, what do I want from here? Special stronger can deflect? Not bad. Resist damage from traps is okay. Cast damages foes in a small area and can deflect. Actually, that's quite good. I think either one of these is super strong. I'm gonna go special can deflect though.
Athena's power.
It's a small window, right? It is a small window for the deflect, but I feel like gives me enough of a window that is actually quantifiable, as opposed to, you know, having, I don't know,
Ares.
the deflect on when I take damage. It's nice to reduce the damage I'm taking, and it does in fact reduce all the damage I'm taking. But I don't really have any control over that. Where I feel like I do have a little bit of control over the special deflect. even though hard to hit. It's hard to time that. But you know, I saw it deflect there, so that worked. Just gotta do it right. Let's get some eyeballs dead here.
Okay.
Ooh, got a good deflect there. Well then.
Just what I wanted.
Let's go. After slaying a foe, I go up to 180% extra damage on my next attack, which is really strong. This is right before the boss. Let's go to the shop. I might be able to get a boon.
Took care of those for you, mate.
Zeus worth it? Probably not. Let's go max health. But let's take Zeus for potential fodder. God gauge charges up faster when you deal or take more damage. Or after using call, I deal more damage for 15 seconds. Pretty good. But I think having more of my God gauge more often is going to be better, so I'll do that.
No need to thank me, mate.
All right. These guys, we should be able to kill.
Upon my word, the fiend again darkens these halls. Alas, Asterius, it seems I was mistaken and he hasn't learned his lesson after all.
And what's this lesson that I ought to have learned? Is it to always slay you first since you're so damn insufferable all the time?
Your lesson, monster, is to never, ever take up arms against those favored by the gods themselves. You shall never see the light of day as I once did. No offense, Asterius.
All right, let's do it.
What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken?
Just gonna do our typical. Ow! Wow, lots of damage there because I didn't have my little zone down. Turns out I really need that zone down for damage reduction. But I already have the Minotaur quite low. Oop, jump with him on that one. Get out of there. Let's hide for a second. This down. He is transitioning. Just trying to avoid spears at this point. Trying to keep the zones between Theseus and myself. That way, if it at least doesn't hit the pillar, I'm prepared for it. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Oh, okay. Just finish him off. There we go. So this should be fairly easy now that we've done that. I just have to watch his melee attack. I just deal the extra damage that way. Put his zone down. Get out of there. Oop, couldn't quite do it. Oop, did that one. Oh man, him with his little melee attacks, tell you what. Trying to utilize that
Gods grant me your power.
that curse damage to really get him. Woo. Can't get out of that. No, gotta hit him with. Oh, come on, stop blocking this. It's really annoying. Here we go. Put my zone down. Just trying to play the pillar a bit.
Curse you.
Hold you unwelcome.
Ah, come on.
I shall run you through.
Put the zone down. Get out of that. Oh no. I thought my God gauge was actually up. Turns out it wasn't. I mean, we did it.
That'll do.
Took a lot of damage. But I get to heal that back up.
You think you can just walk away from me?
All right, let's go
Brisk jog.
Death Defiance. You know, I probably should have used the Meg's thing on that. Next boon I have, or next boon I find has upgraded rarity. We're going to take that. And which one do we sell? I kind of feel like Divine Flourish is the weakest of these. So we're going to get rid of that. I don't want any heals from this because essentially my plan is to find a bunch of rats and attack them and just heal off of them, like heal super crazy amounts because there's a bunch of them. And if we're able to do that, then that would be really strong. But if I can't heal off of like massive amounts of enemies in this next area, then I'm going to fall behind. So I gotta be careful with that, which again, why we took the Death Defiance, because we know how difficult this last bit can be. Got a fish.
You or me, fishies.
Bring it on, fishy.
There.
Give me that go.
It's a go.
So we have an opportunity
What's
for
on offer here?
500 for a Hermes. And that may not be bad. So I think I'm going to kind of plan for that. Ooh, let's go Ares. Let's go Ares, then Athena, then Gold. Right, like those are our jumps there. Yeah, gotta give me those heals off of these guys. I'm okay with not dealing additional damage to them if I can try just to get the extra healing. Like only using my attack against these guys, minus my one throwdown of that ability. Yeah, that heal is really good. Break these.
Look at all that coin.
Yeah, I'm almost at 500, so I should be able to get 500 and go get Hermes like right away. Yeah, you see, we're already at basically max health, so there is no reason to buy that heal from the store that we had an option to do. You know, killing enemies drops healing items, but it's just it wasn't worth it. I heal up too much. Now this guy, on the other hand, super annoying. I'm gonna try to avoid getting hit by their dart as much as possible. And that ended up working out really well for us. Same thing, let's take out the satyr.
Ares.
And then satyr's gone. Cool. Oh, we got some laser boys. See, even though we're taking damage, we end up healing quite a bit off of these. Like, my health is rarely under max health with these guys, even though I'm taking little bits of damage.
In the name of Hades.
Special Inflicts Doom is actually really good. Blade Rift powers deal damage from a large area. After you take damage, inflict doom on nearby foes. That's also really good. I think we go with that.
I will keep fighting.
I think that's the better of those options. All right, let's go get Hermes.
How goes it, mate?
Attack is 30% faster. Yeah. I think it might be better than dash speed. Yeah, that is, it feels a lot better. It feels a little bit more responsive. So then I can actually do the dash moving in and out. Problem is, I'm gonna need something from Athena. I'm gonna need like deflect on dash. Because if I can get that, then I don't have to worry about Hades. Because then I can just dash and get a deflect for a brief moment. Not have to worry about taking damage because I can't escape him because I'm too slow. Because at that point I'm just deflected. So that's kind of what we're hoping for, I guess. That would be the most beneficial boon that we could potentially get. Let's heal up off of these guys a little bit. Not trying to necessarily kill them until now when they're at full health, or when I'm at full health. Was there no gold down there? Nope. Bomb guys. You easy. I like killing you. Also, I already got the gold, so we can go ahead and head through. Ah, big satyr. Gotcha. Ow. There's the thing. I gotta really try to stay in my zone. Let's do that. Okay, satyr dead. Am I still? Yeah. Good night. Thank you.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Poison Man is brutal. Special is stronger, can deflect, resist damage from traps, or cast damage as foes in a small area and can deflect. I mean, I guess I'm going special is stronger because none of the rest of these are great.
Strength of the goddess.
It really sucks. We have enough for a Aphrodite. Let's go gold and maybe we can get a bit extra. I don't know. This might be a run where we go additional rooms after getting Cerberus, but we'll see what we get from Aphrodite. I mean, if we get it on this room. Oh, I actually could sell something here. That might not be bad. Ow. Taking some damage. Get some heals up, though. Nope, none of these are good to get rid of, so we're gonna hold on to all of it. Let's try to stay back a bit. I'm trying to get heals off of little guys, so I'm not trying necessarily to kill the big guys right away. But that worked out, so now we're back at full health. That there. I really do love this build. I think Ares with this weapon works really well. You do a lot of doom damage. I like how bursty it feels. You know, you feel like you're swinging and just murdering everything. I don't really ever feel like there's a situation that I'm not doing enough damage. Like, just by the sheer nature of this build, I feel like I'm doing insane damage. It's a lot of fun. So maybe it's going to get nerfed in the upcoming update. We'll see. If it does, we'll switch to a different weapon, because we have been playing the sword a lot lately. But it's just so much fun. Now we got Beam Boys. Now we gotta get the other beams over here. Oh, I missed my special there, but that's fine, that'll work. I think that's a full bar, so we have full 15 seconds of immunity while we just deal damage. Really strong.
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
Oh yeah, probably. We're gonna have to spend it. We got some gold there. Almost missed that. We're almost at 500. Let's keep going. What's better, more Aphrodite or some health? Probably Aphrodite. If we can just gain a bunch of Aphrodite boons here, it's not bad. Have 3 additional boons going into whatever we're about to do. Being able to apply weak would be really good. Maybe getting a duo boon. I don't know if she has any with Ares. I don't know if Hermes has any duo boons now that I think about it. I wonder if he does. That would be really cool. Like being able to move quicker, or being able to have your like doom tick over faster, like have reduced time before it hits. That'd be really good.
I'm rich.
I don't need this heal.
A special treat for Cerberus.
So, no, we don't need any of these. Wow. Dash deals damage and where you end up inflicting weak. That's not bad.
I feel fabulous.
I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Yeah, we have a couple things we could buy down here.
Satyr coming right up.
I feel like we do want to get this.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Okay, so there's a duo. Foe's projectile speed reduced. Your foe's ranged attack projectiles are slower. That's like really good. But what is this a duo with? Is this a duo with Hermes?
Love and loss.
Or Ares? Or is it Athena? I don't know. Where is it? Duo. It doesn't tell me. I'm guessing it's Athena because it's kind of golden. Interesting. Let's go another.
I'll take this one.
Oh my goodness, another duo. Your doom effects continuously strike weak foes. Successive hit damage 25%. Interesting. So wait, how does that work? I don't know, but we're about to find out. So
and beauty.
I can put weak on foes with my dash that we just got. And now that we're dashing and we're putting weak on foes, any foe that is weak takes continuous damage from my Curse of Doom?
Cerberus again accepts the sack.
I don't know. How's that gonna work?
See you, boy.
Alright, so let's get weak on Hades. Let's put my Curse of Doom on Hades and see what that does. Like before I do anything else. We'll put my special down. We'll dash in, obviously. Get the weak on him.
Business to take care of, then.
And then try that out. Also, his projectiles just move 30% slower, which is crazy.
You might arrive right about now. Then let us have our fight.
I'm so excited to see what this does. I'm going to cast my cast first, though. Get rid of his 2 armors. Oh yeah, it does just sit there and cast on them. It's not like really quick, but I mean, it's doing a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, you see how slow that thing was moving? And then I ran into it like an idiot because I'm really bad. Now let's pop this off over here. Let's put this down. Whew. Man, he's dying really fast because of this. Oh, I like this a lot. Let's kill the shield boys. Oh yeah, you can just see the dooms falling down. That's really good. I probably should have saved up for a full 15 seconds of that. I'll have to keep that in mind. No, I can't deflect it. I gotta remember that. Oh, I guess I can do it with special. Okay, so I can get the thing to move slow and then I can deflect it with special. Okay, that's pretty good. Forgot that my special deflects. Woo. Got that cancel out of the special real quick. I don't really want to use my greater call here. I want to kill Shield Boy. Come on, hit her. You know what? Now's the time to do it.
Predictable the war god would be here.
Let's just kill all this stuff, you know. Do a bunch of damage to him. Okay. That cleared that up a little bit. Well, let's get out of there. Ow, taking some damage here. Ah, dang it. I keep getting struck in really bad spots. Alright, let's play a little bit better. What's his plan? Whew. So as long as weak is on him, he's taking that damage, which is really nice.
Finished.
I'm okay with that beam. Now I want to break a couple of those, so that's why I've bounced out there. Oh, he's gonna beam me. And I can't put one down. Oh no, I got stuck. Ah, that really sucks. I thought I was out of range of that. Apparently not. So we can just sit here and deal damage. Full 15 seconds. It's really good. We gotta be careful here. Let's not get hit by any of these if we can avoid it. He's gonna laser beam. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to put this down for damage reduction.
There is no escape.
Get out of there. Hit this. So come on, I couldn't hit that at all. It's like embarrassingly bad. All right, he's transitioning. I got hit there. Deflected that back at him. Let's get out of there. Ah, crap. Oh no, laser beams. So many laser beams. Oof, oof. Whew, this is difficult. Okay, let's kill this thing while we're at it. Oh no. Alright, I have greater call. So we're just gonna zoom in here apparently, because it just got really close when I used that. I don't know if I just bugged out the screen or not. I did. So, oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, so now I can only see really close.
You. Boy, you speak none of this to anyone. You shall soon follow.
See
Well,
at home.
we did it. That was brutal.
Father's name.
Not easy, I'll tell you what.
The unrelenting underworld prince again vainly attempted to proceed beyond the current limits of this tale.
No.
I think Ares is really, really powerful. Those duo boons, I would have loved
That time.
to try out a little bit more of it. He's just really jamming over there, isn't he? Anybody to talk to?
Wanted to ask you more about Nyx and Chaos, sir. So they just drifted apart. I mean, why not just keep in touch? I don't understand. How hard is it just to say hello from time to time?
It can be harder than you know. For someone like Nyx, she was responsible for no small part of creation herself. As her relationship with Chaos grew more strained, she gave birth to strife, misery, doom, sons and daughters you don't hear about too much.
What, really? I've never heard Hypnos or Thanatos mention any of them, let alone Nyx. They sound like a handful. Where are they? What happened?
I don't know, lad. On the surface, I suppose. My point is, Nyx had her own problems to contend with. Dealing with her brood, governing the underworld all on her own before your father arrived. Her relationship with Chaos suffered for it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's talk to her.
I hope it's not been too much having to care for Cerberus, is it, Dusa? He isn't quite as fearsome as he seems. At least, that goes for 2 heads out of 3.
Oh, Cerberus is a good boy. He's fine. One of the highlights of the job for sure. We really hit it off after he finally realized I'm not a boss. So I've been feeding him, grooming him, changing his water dish.
Cleaning up after him?
Most definitely, yes. If you'll excuse me, by the way, he's gotta go. I mean, I've gotta go. I mean, you know what I mean. Bye.
Dusa away. I love it. All right, what do you want?
My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy. I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties and all.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to know their weaknesses. And so do I. That you collect the bounties for it matters not.
What about the bounties for vanquishing you? Who's your replacement going to be?
Enough. Get out.
That was really good, actually. That was a good little comeback he had there. Anything we want here? Lounge, maybe? Let's get cutlery.
Work approved. All right, let's see what we've got.
Effective acquisition.
Nice. Okay, we'll get out of that. Talk to Nyx.
Nyx, the words you told me. When I spoke them to Stygius, the blade revealed to me the form of a great leader among men, taking counsel with his loyal retinue about a circular table. But if his reign is inevitable, why would the fates need me?
That I cannot say, child. It is peculiar having daughters who know every outcome that shall come to pass. It puts a strain on our relationship, and I have learned never to ask they tell me more than they are willing to impart.
Well, thank them for me, please.
Kind of an interesting thought.
Here, you can have these, Chef.
Because her daughters are the fates, right? So she's got a lot going on with that.
Rug there, broker.
Man, what do we need? We have 4 blood, so how many keys do we have? 42. Let's
give me the current special.
Buy a 5th one, shall we? Let's go look for upgrading the sword a little bit more. And I probably should put some darkness in, or at least look into messing with some stuff.
Hey,
but
back.
I think what we want to do, that's not what I want to do. What we want to do is upgrade this.
Created you.
You know what? If I, how many do I have? I don't even know. So that puts it up to 25%. This would put it up to 30%. Is it even upgrading? I don't know. Let's go check. Because they said level 2, but I thought I already had it at level 2. So come over here. Let's buy another one of these.
I could use that.
Because we can. So it puts us at 3, which then allows us to sprint over here. And, whoops, that's, again, not what I'm going for.
Stygius,
and then put 3 in.
You're revealing your past.
There we go. So that's at 30% damage reduction. It's pretty good. I like that quite a bit. And then the next one would be 35. Cool. Gotta love it. Oh, and we should start gifting him stuff, apparently.
Oh, look here, pal. I can't just keep accepting these from you. Not when they're paying me already. I got standards to uphold, you know?
I will look the other way if you do, mate. Now here, or else.
So if you get his stuff all the way maxed out, there's bonus stuff. So I may as well try to do that in the meantime. But man, oh man, like, our weapon's doing pretty good. Do we want to try Ares again? Because like that worked out really well, but maybe we try something like Aphrodite and we get her thing leveled up. Or maybe Athena, because Athena's great. I'm gonna do Athena. Let's hope for the best. We're at what now? Oh, we're at heat 5, so yeah, we're doing pretty good with this weapon. I feel like if we could do one more run before the new update comes out, that would be perfect.